The deaths of Eric Garner and Mike Brown sparking protests across the country. On Saturday, thousands lined the streets of New York City and Washington, D.C. And just yesterday, hundreds more protested racial profiling at a California police headquarters. But our next guest says these only distract from the real issues plaguing the black community. Bishop E.W. Jackson is a senior fellow with the Family Research Council and a pastor at Exodus Faith Ministries. Joins us today from Charlottesville. Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you for having me, Steve.
Bishop, you say that liberalism is cancerous and devastating to the black family. What are you talking about?
Well, first of all, when you replace God with government and you teach people to be dependent upon what government will do for them, when you replace the stable two-parent family with subsidies so that people depend upon the government once again for their livelihood, you're undermining the very fabric of the community, the foundation that can make a community strong. So that's what liberalism has done over the last 50, 60 years, and it's been devastating.
Over the weekend, one of the rallies was down in Washington, D.C. There was another one here, and it was organized by Al Sharpton. David Webb, who does some stuff for the channel, went down there and had this observation from one of the protesters. I want you to listen to it.
The white man is a supremacist. We will never get our rights until we stand up. No justice, no peace.
What do you make of that message, Bishop?
Well, it's preposterous. This is a person who wants to live 150 years ago. And I mean no disrespect, but this is a person who needs to go live in Africa or one of these countries where totalitarian leaders kill people willy-nilly. We live in the most wonderful, freest, most prosperous nation on earth, and most people in America want to judge others not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Right. What's your observation about what is going on with these rallies?
Well, they're degenerating, aren't they? Because now we hear people calling for the deaths of police. I want to remind people that during the 9/11 tragedy, the police were the ones running toward the tragedy to save people. We need to remember how important their service to our community is and start praying for them and uplifting them. I'm really tired of hearing these attacks on the police. It's no different than when one black person does something that others think are wrong, they smear the entire community with it. The same thing's being done to the police. It's got to stop.
It does have to stop. All right. Bishop Jackson, in addition to a pastor, he's also a Marine vet. Sir, thank you very much for joining us live today.
Thank you.